Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Congratulations.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Yeah, guys, what is frigging up, dude? What is frigging up? Gotta say frigging more like a Mormon, you know? I have to actually because I have a kid. And I just have a potty mouth. And I don't need to have a potty mouth around my kid because pretty soon he's going to be of the age where one time my grandma was changing my cousin Nick's diaper and he couldn't talk and he wasn't like letting her change the diaper. And she says, "Oh, you're full of shit." And he says, "For shit." And Matt and I laughed and laughed and laughed. And Matt's my brother. If you're not a listener, if you are, you know who Matt is. Yeah. So, you know, I'm doing actually a bunch of episodes in a row here. So I don't know which ones are going to come out when, which ones are going to come out before or after or whatever. But news came out today that DMX passed away, and it was a little bit like, did he pass away or not for like 4 days? And I just kind of listened to his album a little bit, and God, that guy was just fucking talented, you know? Like some guys were just rough around the edges, but had it, and it just kind of like flowed through them. And he was that way, I felt. When it came out in 1997, I think, the first album, maybe 99. I think it's 97. And I was a huge Tupac fan. Obviously, you know, I still am. But when that Dark Man X shit came out, first of all, when I first heard that song, the first song I heard was, "Where my dog's at? Arr, arr." And I was just like, this guy's really barking. He's really, really barking. This guy is Ellen barking. And he's like Butters, you know what I mean? And the cover was cool, and I was just like, finally, someone does it. You know, I was like, maybe he's not as good as Tupac, but he's doing it like that, on that level. And I just loved his stuff. It was just the right amount of dark because like, dude, I was a fucking 17-year-old kid in La Cañada, and I would be listening to that, and I would be like, you know what? It is dark, and hell fucking is hot, dude. Like, and the thing about him is, he knew it, so I knew it. You understand? You can get to a level of artistry where you're telling someone the truth, and that's your truth, artistically. And whether or not they think that, they believe it while you're saying it. And that's when a song can fucking knock you out. Or, you know, a painting, you look at it and you're just like, wow. Or whatever it is. And that's what he had, man. So I wanted to start this off with just appreciation for him, man, because, man, that shit was, I mean, he was good, dude. And his music will live on. And I don't know if the fucking kids like it, but I'm going to make Calvin listen to it when he gets older. And I'm going to be like, see, son, it is dark and hell is hot. God, dude. The lawnmower sits right next to the tree. That's it. And there are so many good DMX lines. I'm from 44th Street and blah, blah, blah. The most gangster street of all time. Where you from? Oh, I live in Union Square. What, like 14th and 10th. Where are you from? I'm from 44th Street and blah, blah, Ave. I'm from 44th Street and blah, blah, Ave. I love hip hop that doesn't even really try, but also tries, you know? He's like I said, when fucking, what's his name? Guru. Rest in peace, Guru. But when he said, "I love the cutie pies, never the duty pies." And I'm just like, dude, he doesn't love the duty pies. That's what makes him special. He's not just saying the shit. He's not bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yaying over it. He means it. Anyway, so that's what's up. What does want from a and you can't even, like, if you're in a fucking in public, what does want from a what does want from a, the radio version, what a person wants from somebody. Just so vague. What a person wants from somebody. Come on and let me know. Huh? If you heard that the first time, what? What a person wants from somebody? Love? No, the exact opposite. Yeah. So, love it. What these brodies want from, why do they, what's that? What's that? Ja Rule, that was a Ja Rule thing. Come on, Ja Rule. Ja Rule was like the game show host version of DMX. DMX was like, yes. And Ja Rule was like, come on now, contestant number one. Come on down. We're going to guess what, you got to say a bunch of stuff, and we got to guess the noun. You understand? Lisa, you ready? Yeah. Your partner is Dan. Say hi, Dan. Hi, all. All right, Lisa's going to have to tell you what something is without actually saying what it is. Okay. All right. Here we go. Go. It's like a murder. It's murder. Okay, this was a really bad idea to have Ja Rule host this fucking pyramid game. It's murder. Okay, Ja Rule, god damn it, man. It's hard to edit it out because we're all on the same audio channel. All right, my bad. We couldn't use DMX, he's too street. We got you because you're the game show host version of DMX. Right, my bad. So can we please? Yeah, here we go. Hey, Carl. Say hi, Carl. Hi. Your partner is Jake. You guys say a bunch of stuff without saying a word. Go. All right, first of all, it's murder. All right. Same joke twice. That's what I do. I don't do it once because I want to do it twice. Sometimes I want to do it 3 times. Sometimes, you're lucky I don't do it 4 times, dude. How about fucking Kristen? She has to live with me. I do the joke sometimes fucking 20 times until people laugh, and then I kick back and relax. Back to reality. Oops. Yeah, dude. That's how it is. And it's dark, and hell is hot, dude. What do you think? Hell's room temp? No. So yeah, I wrote some stuff down actually, man, because there was stuff I missed. In the I cut my hair a little bit more, dude. I gotta stop. I'm like a fucking heroin addict with my hair. I'm gonna show up one day. I'm gonna be like Bruce Willis. They're gonna be like, why is Bruce Willis hosting Congratulations? Yeah, dude, I fucking, it's so short, it's getting shorter. But the thing is, I saw a picture of me and the shit was popping out. Like the back of my head was popping out. Like I looked like JFK a little bit, taking a ride in a Cadillac. And I'm just like, gotta cut that. It's murder. And, so I had to fucking do that. And then I cut my hair and now it looks fucking good, dude. And Kristen videotaped me cutting it, and dude, she was trying to make fun of me with a friend, and guess what? Didn't matter, because I fucking internalized it and stood stronger. That's what you got to do when somebody makes fun of you. You got to breathe in and just stand like an archangel inside your body, not actually stand like an archangel, but imagine yourself standing. You know how they say, like, Bruce Lee is like, you the 1-inch punch, you're supposed to punch through the chest. You're supposed to punch through the chest. Envision punching through the chest. That's what I would do when someone makes fun of me. I stand like an archangel, and then, obviously when it gets way too hot and thousands of people are making fun of you, you get really depressed. But anyway, dude, you go up and down life, and it's just fucking like today I found myself talking to my friend, and we were having a real conversation, and all of a sudden broke the fuck down. And the sweetest thing about it was, man, He broke the fuck down too with me. And that's what you know. That's when you know you got a fucking road dog, you know? And it's like, it may be dark and hell may be hot, but we're both here together. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. Definitely, you know, whatever, but it's good. And now I feel good because I drank a little bit of coffee and I started thinking about DMX and he made me feel good about that shit. And so fucking life rips again, but life always rips. Just remember, life always rips. Bottom line, life always rips. Because it is what you make it, no matter what. Just live inside your head, baby. Just live inside your head. That's what I do. I love thinking about shit during the day. Just thinking, just drifting off and just thinking. You ever do that? You ever doing like either working so hard day after day or just actually not day after day, just chilling. Sometimes you're just into the mundane process of the day and then you just drift off, man. You just drift the fuck off and you start thinking about shit. You just start thinking about anything, man. Sometimes I think about fucking like today I thought about, oh man, Christmas was fun with my family. You know, I just had that week or two where we were just chilling and nothing was going on in the world and we were just hanging, having a good time. And it was Calvin's first Christmas. And yeah, he cried when I was Santa, but it was just nice. And then I remember also I put my contact in my eyes and for some reason, my eye, it was hellishly burning. My eye, dude, how come? So this has happened 2 or 3 times in my life. I put my contact in and all of a sudden, it's Armageddon. It's Armageddon in my eyeball. And dude, I get pissed. Because why is it Armageddon in my eyeball? That's what I want to know. Okay? Now, it was Armageddon in my eyeball on Christmas. This past Christmas. I put my contact in my eye, and all of a sudden, if you ever have like hot heat in your eye, if you have hot heat in your eye, the eye shuts, dude. It's like one of those Star Wars doors that you're never going to get through. It just goes, shoo, and your eye is shut. 15 minutes, bare minimum, dude. Bare minimum 15 minutes. And I walked out in Christmas with my eye and I was like, Ma? Now I'm 40 and I'm screaming at my mom because my eye hurts. Now, why am I doing that? Is it because I'm a pussy? No, it's because I'm at her house. If I was at my house, I would just internalize it, breathe like an archangel, and chill and be pissed at myself because my situation got me there. But I'm staying at my parents' house over Christmas Eve, and on Christmas morning, I wash my hands with my mom's soap, and I put this thing in my eye, and it shuts like a Star Wars door. Now, you look at the difference. You look at what you were doing, and you look at what you are doing. What have I been doing putting my contact in for the last however many years? Well, I've been at my house, or I've been in a hotel room, or I've been in... Well, those are the only 2 places. But this time I was at my mom's house. So my eyes shut like a Star Wars door. And I walk out and I say, Ma, I'm blind. What's the deal with the soap? And she said, huh? I said, it hurts so fucking bad. You don't understand. And she was like, oh, it's fine. And that was the thing that fucking took the knife from inside my belly to up into my chest, dude. My mom looked at me and goes like this. The knife was already in because my eyeball was hurting. And she goes like this. It's okay. So now I have a huge gash on my stomach, metaphorically, but my eyes shut, realistically. And I say, well, what the fuck is going on? Is it soap? What's in the soap? What's in the soap? Acid, dude? Did you drop the Joker in there? What's going on with that, man? And she's like, no, it's fine. Just wash it again and then put the fucking, it's okay. Sorry, you'll get over it. And I'm mad because when I'm upset, I want people to be upset with me, dude. When I'm upset, I want everybody in the room to be upset with me so we can all get through it, okay? That's just how your boy lives. That's your boy's truth. Okay? So I was like, all right, fuck it, man. It's one eye. I still got the other. So I travel back to the bathroom that has way too many tchotchkes in it because my mom. My mom has so many tchotchkes, dude. It's unbelievable. It's like the room where they found the fucking Holy Grail in Indiana Jones. We were like, what the fuck? What is all this shit? And she treats each object like it's the actual Holy Grail. And she's like, this is the one. This needs to go here. This Kleenex box goes on top of this ceramic cat. And I'm sitting there like, all right, whatever. Just get out. Let me do my other fucking contact, please. So I take my other contact. I wash my hands thoroughly, and I take my other contact, put it in my eye. Guess what, dude? I guess we're doing the Star Wars trilogy because this one shuts like a fucking Star Wars door too. And now I'm screaming. I'm screaming, dude. And here's who's at my house. Me, my mom, my dad, my brother's girlfriend, and also Kristen. And I'm saying, hey, Ma, what the fuck? I can't see shit. It's so blurry. I walk outside, across the living room, across the kitchen, into the other bathroom to fucking wash my eyes out, okay? Nobody's saying shit. I get I'm 40, but come on, dude. Have some compassion. Nobody's saying shit. I can't see shit. It's a miracle I even got to the other bathroom. I'm like fucking Ray Charles in this shit. I knew where I was going. I'm Spider-Man. Because I heard my mom being like, and I'm like, it's bouncing off me, and I'm like, if she's over there, then that ricocheted off the island, the kitchen island, and then it fucking bounced off the ceramic cat, and then the tissues sound like it muffled it, so the bathroom must be over here. I'm not Spider-Man, Daredevil. Who gives a fucking shit, dude? They're all red. Daredevil, Spider-Man, Superman. Get different colors, dude. Make a new color. Marvel, DC, whatever the fuck it is. Image Comics. And so anyway, dude, I'm in the other bathroom now. I'm in 2 bathrooms. That's how much my eyes hurt. And I'm crying my eyes out. Not because I'm sad, but because, I am sad internally, but because my eyes are fucking burning. I'm sad because of my situation, but the eyes are burning. That's why I'm crying. I'm not even crying because I'm sad like I did today. I'm crying because I'm burning. I'm not crying like I am sometimes when I get in the car and I drive away and I think about my situation. I'm crying because my eyes are burning because whatever the fuck is in my mom's floral ass soap that you got at fucking Apple Cart. It's a store in La Cañada. They have much more than just apples. And it's way bigger than a cart. Fucking call it Things Store. Dude, oh yeah? I want to walk in there and be like, oh yeah? Is this really? Hey dude, can I get a fucking bag of apples? Oh, you don't have it. I noticed that ceramic cat. My mom has it. I'm fucking out. And just moonwalk out. Anyway, I fucking hear my dad, and he's just like, Chris, and I'm just like, no. And I'm in the other bathroom sitting on the toilet. I have my pants on and also the seat's down. I'm using it like a chair. And I'm like, I can't see, dude. Do you understand? It's burning and my eyes are watering. And they're like, it'll be okay. And I'm like, okay, but like, just fucking say like, fuck, man, that sucks. That's all I need. And then I need like 30 minutes later to be like, that fucking sucked about my eyes, huh? And then I need people to be like, yeah, dude, fucking, that sucks, man. Does it still like feel okay? Does it still hurt? And I'll be like, yeah, it's like a little residual, but I'm okay. And then we can talk about whatever the fuck you want, dude. It's like my parents won't give it to me, dude. They won't fucking give it to me. I get fucking sad. Yeah, man. I think there was a text chat in here that you sent me about it, right? Let's see what the fucking text thing was. Because I remember I thought about this a bunch. And it was like months later, I think. Let me look it up in my texts here. And I brought it up in the family chat. It should be here we go, a screenshot. Oh, here we go, yeah. And it was, when was it? I don't know when it was. Doesn't say, but I said, just out of the blue, this was maybe not even a month ago. And I write, you guys didn't react enough when I burned my eyes on Christmas. And my dad said, by the way, that, no haha bubbles, no love bubbles, no upper dad, they didn't even disrespect me. They anti-respected me. I got the anti-respect. None of that. Just give me a thumbs down. Like I always say when you're in a fucking room and you're trying to do stand-up, don't not laugh. At least boo so I could feel like somebody. Laugh, sure. But don't not laugh. Don't be the guy at the comedy show that's just chilling. You might as well have sunglasses on and you're like, brought my date. What? Is it a TED Talk? At least boo. At least go boo. I want to know how you really feel, man. So, yeah. I said, you guys didn't react enough when I burned my eyes on Christmas. And then my dad writes, that's right, we didn't. And to add insult to injury, to take that knife that's been sitting there for months in my chest and look me in the eyes and push it up to my neck, someone gives him a ha-ha. Dude, someone gives him a ha-ha bubble. So not only do I get no ha-ha bubble, when I bring up the fucking hilarity, my dad says, that's right, we didn't. And he gets a ha-ha bubble. Now, I can't tell who did it because it's a screenshot, so you can't click on it. But I bet that that person is sitting right here in this room right now. And then someone says, then my mom says, and we never will. Okay? So let's just fucking trace it back. You guys didn't react out of the blue. Nobody was texting each other all day. I say, you guys didn't react enough when I burned my eyes on Christmas. My dad hits me back with, that's right, we didn't. Someone ha-has him. I didn't get one. And then after that, my mom agrees with my dad and says, and we never will. And then my mom gets a ha-ha. Okay, now this is why I'm really pissed. Is because my dad already did the joke. If you want to give him the ha-ha and not me the ha-ha, fine. But don't give the person who does the same joke after my dad another fucking ha-ha. Sure enough, there's a ha-ha. And I have a feeling that the person who did it is sitting right here in this fucking room right now. And then I write, doubling down, standing my ground, dude. Imagining myself as a fucking archangel, sitting in my fucking absolute positivity. And I write back, it really burned a lot. I get nothing, dude. And then my mom writes, what a doofus. With an exclamation point. Have you heard someone call someone else a doofus in the past 25 years? Because I didn't. I only heard doofus when the word doofus came out. And for a month or two, it was gone after that. My mom held on to that like a 7-year-old me and some Halloween candy, dude. I used to hold fucking Almond Joys to next Halloween. And I'd be like, Ma, can I still eat this? And she'll be like, hey, son, that's stale, you doofus. Then my dad follows up with my mom, who already slammed me, and he writes, good thing you're texting about it now, though. Sarcasm. Now, if you read that in a script, it would say dripping with sarcasm above it. No ha-has. Then I write, because I know my son, Calvin, agrees with me. And my mom says, prove it. And then my dad says, a baby always recognizes another baby. And he got a ha-ha. And then pretty much it was done, but then I said, did you guys believe that it hurt so much? And then I don't see what's beyond that because it was a text. It was a screenshot. What a fucking asshole I am for real. Whatever, dude, my parents made me. And I made Calvin, and that dude pretty much, I'm sure, understands why my eyes were hurt so bad. I'm not going to tell him when he gets older. I'm going to tell him, one day my eyes were hurt so bad, and then this happened, and then... So that's what me and my family were doing. I know who did the ha-has, because Kristen sent me the fucking screenshot, and the ha-has are blue, which means that those are the ones that she did. For fuck's sake, dude, I'm a detective. I fucking figured it out. And when you figure it out, that's the fucking best feeling in the world. Oh, your ha-has are blue. Well, I know who did it. So anyway, Postmates won't stop ringing my doorbell when I order it. All that happens is I fucking put up a sign that says, don't ring the doorbell, please. Baby is sleeping. And they fucking show up. And there's no way they don't see the sign. And they fucking ring a doorbell. I know why. Oh, wait, no. So here's what actually happened. I fucking put in the Postmates thing, please don't ring the doorbell. A baby is sleeping. They don't read the notes on Postmates, apparently. And I can say that now because they're not sponsors of this show. Uber Eats drivers read the notes. I write in Uber Eats, hey guys, please don't ring the doorbell. Have a toddler. And every time, I don't even know who delivers the food. It's like a goddamn ninja works for Uber Eats. Sometimes I'm just like, I hear, tick, 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 tick. I'm like, oh, the food's here. Oh, what the fuck? The food's here, dude. I think I just saw a flash of a sword getting in a fucking Prius. I saw a fucking Uber driver, or an Uber Eats guy with a dope car today. It was weird as fuck. This pandemic's getting to everybody. Anyway, so I get so sick of this, and when your boy gets pissed, he works on it, and he's been working on it, and he's been in therapy for it over the last bunch of months, and he's trying to not get pissed because he learned that anger is a huge reason for why he is the way that he is, and he wants to just be chilling. He wants to be sweet. And Kristen says, be nice. And I say, you know what, you're right. But when I say, you know what, you're right, I feel heat bubbling in my chest. So I got to get rid of that. So I talked to my therapist about it, and I try to be good about it. But this Postmates thing, it happens every time. Postmates shows up, ding dong, 11. Ding dong, 11 p.m. Good thing my baby sleeps like a rock. So I say, you know what? I'm leaving a fucking note. I'll show it on the podcast. But I wrote a note on half of a paper towel with a Sharpie, and the note was crinkled up. And I wrote, leave food, with an arrow under it. And then next to that, I wrote, no ring. Like a fucking, I mean, it's on a paper towel with a Sharpie that's running out of ink, and it's spelled like a fucking Japanese guy trying to learn English. Leave food, no ring. Leave food, no ring. So I fucking put it there, and Kristen opens the door for something else during the day, and she comes back, and when she comes back, she looks at me like it's raining tomato soup cans outside. And I say, what's going on? And she goes, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm like, this is about the cheating? And she's like, no, this is about the fucking this. And she shows me the thing, and it looks like a fucking ransom note. And she says, this can't be on our front door. And I say, why not? It's fucking to the point, it's succinct. And she says, because it looks like a fucking ransom note. And I say, well, what the fuck? Who cares? And she says, I care. Which is something that I just won't ever understand. Who cares? It's just a sign. Dude, she ordered one on Amazon that says like, she was like not mad, but she was like, you can't have this. You have to talk nice to people. I'm like, even it's a sign. She's like, even on a sign. You can't just say leave food, no ring. They're going to be like, oh, the biggest jackass of all time lives at the fucking, it looks like it's on toilet paper, to be honest. It's just no respect. And I'm like, they're not showing me fucking respect. Dude, I come from a family. Do you understand? I come from a family. My dad's great uncle used to go to this drugstore and get his medication. And every time the guy went into the back room to get the medication, my uncle stole something. A little piece of thing, whatever it was, 99 cents. It was probably 4 cents back then because it was fucking the year 1290 or however old it was when my dad had a fucking great grandpa or a great uncle. And one day, my grandpa went in, his brother, that guy's brother. And he said, listen, the drugstore guy said, listen. And my dad told me this story when I was a kid. He said, listen to this, to my grandpa, my dad's dad. Your brother, you know, I know he's getting older, and it doesn't really bother me, and I don't want to bring it up to him because he's never really stealing anything big. But I know every time I go back to get his pills, he takes something from the store, and I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but could you maybe just talk to him and get him to stop doing it? This was back in the fucking 40s or whatever. This is when people used to just be like, hey, let's work it out on our own, you know? Hey, look, I know you're stealing from me, but you talk to him and you talk to the other guy. It's a real Italian thing. How about you talk to him and you have a sit down. You two sit down. You get Jimmy to talk to him, and then Paulie will come in and you talk. You have a good time. Carmine's there. He'll give you his blessing, and nobody be stealing from anybody. I could give him his pills. You understand? I'm going to have to fucking throw him out. So my Grandpa Bam, used to call him because he used to be skinny like a bamboo stick, which he wasn't by the time I was alive, but goes and he talks to his brother, my dad's great uncle. And he says, now remember, my dad told me this when I was a kid. And he says, hey, I got to talk to you. And my grandpa's brother, I forget his name, but he says, yeah. And he said, Bam says, I was at the drugstore and the guy knows you're stealing from him. And he doesn't want you to do it anymore. And that's all. So if you could just do it, for me. And my dad's great uncle says, yeah, I know he knows. And my grandpa says, huh? And he says, I know he knows. And he says, well, if you know he knows, why do you do it? And he said, that's why I do it. His prices are ridiculous. He's robbing me. So whenever he goes back to get my pills that I have to pay high price for, I take a little something so it's even. That was the inception of That was the inception, dude. That was the fucking four of them just sitting in a van going backwards into the fucking that lake bed in the movie with fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. My grandpa was Leonardo DiCaprio and my fucking great uncle was Tom Hardy. And then my dad was the Asian guy and then whoever else was the fuck in it. We always forget. And they were just, it was the inception, dude. And he's like, my dad told me that when I was fucking like 10. So my point is, Postmates, he's going to ring the doorbell. He's going to he's not going to listen to the note on the app. He's going to get a half-assed note on some fucking shit paper with a half-used Sharpie written like a fucking Japanese. That's what you're going to get. I'm not fucking, what am I going to do? Have a streamer and a parade and a fucking, no. You fuck with me, you get a dirty sign. So I tell this to Kristen, and she says, oh, you're a crazy person. But I'm not, dude. Tit for tat. Anyway, we now have a really nice, flowery, frilly fucking sign that we got from Amazon Prime, and it looks stupid in front of the doorway, and it says, please, on it, and then don't ring the doorbell. We have a sleeping baby. So, I'm a bitch. And that's the fucking story, dude. She's taking liberties. It's my song now, dude. All good. Dad's got a fucking... My dad has a toaster. And it's got too many buttons. So I'm pissed. I see it, and naturally, I'm pissed. Wow. I see a toaster. If it has more than just 4 buttons, I'm pissed. So if I enter your house and I see your toaster and it's got 5 or 6 buttons, prepare for me to be like, hey, let's have a sit down. Where's Paulie? So he's got a fucking button on his goddamn toaster that says a little more. Oh. All right. It has toasting, and then it has the sham button, the fucking extra money button that they rip you from. This toaster also has a button for just... Is this right? How can this be? So you can toast it, and then what is this here? It says bagel. You can just do bagel. So you can do bagels, and it will toast simply one side of the bagel. Now, you got to put it in the right way. But you got your toaster here. You have a thing that toasts, and you have a bagel. You put the bagel in there. You get one till you get it made. You put on cream cheese. You put lox, put whatever you want. You put it on, and you put it on. You taste it, and that is the best bagel you ever had. And we have 40 left, and they are flying off the shelves. So my dad has the toaster, and it costs way too much money, and he doesn't care because he's 72, and what the fuck's he going to spend his money on? Answer, a toaster. And there's a button that says a little more. I don't like this fucking button. This button is making fun of me, dude. I see that button and I feel like, you know what? This is bullshit, this button. Because I could just hit the toast button and then hit the toast button again and make it a little more as much as I want to. But my dad's got the other, and he wants you to use the fucking a little more button so badly because that's what the extra fucking $50 was. Hey, hit a little more. Dude, Dad, it's toasted the way I want. I'm just saying, if it's a little underdone, hit a little more, it'll just do it a little more. Or I can just hit toast and then hit toast again and fucking do it the way I want to. And he's like, yeah, but it's got a button for that now. Okay, so I'm just saying you can. The way my dad is and the way he talks, I know I do it. It's like the student surpassed the teacher. Like fucking 3 decades ago, it was he's stealing from me, so I'm stealing from him. I don't care if he knows it or not. And now it's, well, if Postmates is going to ring the doorbell and he's not looking at the app with the note on it, then I'm going to fucking disrespect him by writing a fucking shitty note on a half of a fucking paper towel. Calvin's going to be like, I mean, what the fuck is 3 generations from that? Yeah, he looked at me weird, so what happened was I walked over and I shit on his Escalade. What? Yeah. Sucks, huh? But we are delirious. Calvin's son's going to be like, like when they open the fridge in Ghostbusters and Zod is in there. Calvin's son's going to be named Zod. I'm going to tell Cal to name his son Zod. Callie and Zod. Calvin and Zod, making the world a worse place. Prowl. Callie and Zod, making the world so confused. Why would you shit on an Escalade? Callie and Zod on after a show with Will Sasso, probably. On ABC. On ABC. Directly after his show with probably Kira Sedgwick. Anyway. So what the fuck was I talking about? My dad? Oh yeah. So I have a video of it, and I'm gonna play it. Maybe I'll post it on Instagram, or maybe I'll fucking just put it on this podcast. I don't know. Oh, I have it in my and I have it in my text, and I have it in my text chat. This is just great. Oh, great. So here's how the fucking. Oh my god, dude. All right. So my dad's already bitching at my brother in the beginning of this video. He's already bitching. I don't even know what he's doing now because it was a while ago. I don't even remember, and I can't tell what he's doing now, but it's like the fucking, it's like the beginning of the fucking DMX intro and It's Dark as Hell is Hot after he's like talking for a little bit and then the music kicks in and he's just like, man, so I'm not talking. He sounds like the fucking guy in the beginning of the fucking, what's that song, number 10 on It's Dark as Hell is Hot? What is it? Get Down? How's it going down? I don't believe it. I'm going to call this, man. That's what it sounded like. I don't believe this, man. Go call it. Man, I don't believe this. Hello? Who dick you sucking? Remember that? Bro, my ears as a child just, what? They can put this on a disc? Man, I don't believe this. I'm gonna call this man. So, man, hello? Who dick you sucking? What? Just already mad. That's what I love about black people. If you come mad at a black person, that person matches how mad you are immediately. A white person doesn't do that. This is a bit fucking like 80s comedy, but it's true, dude. A white person, if you're like, hey buddy, hey, can I fucking have a conversation with you? A white guy's gonna be, or a white woman is a white male, female. They're just gonna be like, yeah, what's the problem? What's going on here? Black people, dude. If you're like, hey man, can I talk to you for a second? That person's like, yo, what's up? What's up? What you gonna do? And you're like, oh fuck, man. So if you're a white guy and you don't know that about black people, don't come at black people like that. You'll have to back the fuck up. Just like, So that's what my dad's doing. He's doing the beginning of How's It Going Down right here. You can hear it, dude. Oh my God, dude. You hear him? There you go. He's
No. That's stupid. No, it's not stupid.
So he's telling my brother that I did something stupid. So I'm Now, in this position, who dick you sucking? This is me now, okay?
I took the bread and I fucking...
And here I am, dude. Johnny breaks it down because somebody
God, dude.
has to break it down. And my family breaks it down, dude. But when I'm with my family, I break it down.
No.
Oh, that's stupid.
No, it's not stupid.
Already,
I
Matt?
took the bread.
Okay, here's
and
me.
I fucking cut it. And I put it in the toaster. I decided after I put it in the toaster, it was too big and I thought it was going to get stuck.
The bread was too big. My dad has a toaster, and he buys bread that's too big to go in the toaster. Okay? So what Johnny Figures It Out does is... I had to transform from Johnny Breaks It Down real quick to Johnny Figures It Out. And then I had to go from Johnny Figures It Out back to Johnny Breaks It Down. It was like the quickest episode of Transformers you've ever seen. All right? So now the bread's smaller. So now the bread's smaller, all right?
So he came over and he said,
That's my dad. My dad comes over and he says,
do you want to make it only toasting on the inside or what?
he wants me to use the goddamn bagel button on a sandwich bread, okay? I don't need to use the bagel button because it's not a bagel. You know how I know it's not a bagel? Because it's too long for the fucking toaster, and a bagel is a circle. Okay, let's keep it moving.
And I said, yeah, sure. And he said, then hit bagel.
Okay, so I just was not even, I said, okay, sure. And he says, then hit bagel. And he's so happy about it, right?
So he said, it's also too big. And I said, yeah, it's too big. So I took it out.
Told me the bread was too big. I already knew it was too big because I took it out and I cut it, dude. All right? So he's telling me some shit I already know. By the way, I'm just trying to make a fucking sandwich. And he's lurking in the background like a goddamn... You know what I mean?
And everyone's coming at me.
Because the bread was already inside.
Yeah.
And I said, hit bagel if you just want to toast the inside.
Okay, but you're saying something out of order.
That's the thing, dude. I wasn't even talking about that. My dad likes to talk about something else that we're not talking about. And that's what makes the conversation so convoluted. And that's why I had to develop into being so good. That's why I'm fucking Johnny Figures It Out at heart.
And this isn't Pulp Fiction. You're doing it like this is Pulp Fiction, and it's not. It's a straight movie.
Because
you just
it's
wanna
not
toast
linear.
the
Pulp Fiction
Okay,
is not
but
linear.
you're saying something out of order. And this isn't Pulp Fiction. You're doing it like this is Pulp Fiction, and it's not. It's a straight movie. It's a narrative that starts from the beginning and it ends at the end. Okay?
My brother, the fucking peanut gallery in the background.
And I cut off the little piece of it, and
To
then
make it fit.
I put it back in, and I hit bagel.
You should have started.
And Dad says, "You are you trying to toast it?"
Oh my God, dude. I cut the bread, I put it in the toaster, I hit bagel, and my dad comes by. You know how fucking annoying this is? A 72-year-old man walks by while I'm doing my business and says, "You trying to toast it?" Dude, what the fuck? Who are you, fucking, what are you, a baseball color They would try to toast it here? He's actually trying to toast it. It's a good thing he cut off a little piece. Because the truth is, the bread was too long, and his toaster was $175, and it has too many buttons. It's toasted nicely in a bagel fashion.
Yeah. And he says, "Well, then you gotta hit toast." And then he fucking makes it like it's my fault because he said hit bagel.
He said you gotta hit start.
No.
And then my brother says, he said you got to hit start.
He didn't say I had to hit start.
he
I already
didn't.
hit start, and then he said hit bagel.
So now I'm going backtracking. It's like I'm just trying to fucking toast this shit. I hit toast, and then he says hit bagel.
I heard him say hit start. I literally heard him say you gotta hit start. And then you looked down and said you gotta tell me that. And he said I already hit it. That was his fault.
Yeah, it's all his fault.
No. Most
Yeah.
of it is your fault.
No, most of it's not my fault. What was my fault?
All of it except the very end when he said you gotta hit start after he already hit start. All of it, he was right, except when he said you gotta hit start and he had already hit start.
By the way, your bread's done.
No, I
Look, then my dad comes in again. Dude, how annoying is this, dude? My dad comes in again and says, your bread's done. But in the middle of him saying the thing before that and him saying the bread's done, I shit you not, he goes into the garage for what looks to be no reason. Dude, that is so fucking disrespectful that we're in a conversation and he walks into the garage and comes back and then tells me something that I already know. Dude, look at him. That's the garage door opening. Oh, he's throwing away a fucking empty water bottle. That's where they put the recycling. God, that's fucking disrespectful.
And he had already hit start.
By the way, your bread's done.
no, I hit it, so it's done. It's done because I only wanted it lightly fucking toasted. Okay.
Well, then you could push that lever down.
No.
Look, see, that's the thing is why I said I hit the button so it would come up. It's done because I made it done. And that's when he said, you could hit that button. He was pointing to the button that says a little more, dude. He wants me to use all the fucking buttons. This sandwich is going to come out tasting like a fucking trash. It's going to be tasting like a fucking, a log at fucking, what is that thing that I used to do called? What was that thing I used to do called? My mind's going, I need ginkgo biloba. Oh, yeah, dude, yes! I don't remember shit. Cub Scouts, not Cub Scouts, but fucking something guide. Indian guide, yes! Probably actually that's racist now. Shouldn't admit that. Definitely could get canceled. Indian guides. Yes, that's what it was.
I don't. There's too many levers. There's too many buttons. All I want.
Do you want a plate?
Yeah.
This is annoying. Now he's still here hovering like a goddamn parakeet trying to land on a statue
Levers.
or a pigeon.
Buttons. All I want.
Do you want a plate?
Yeah, I would like a plate. And do you want to help me and get a
you
plate,
know
or do you
where
want me
the
to get
fucking
it?
plates
Well,
are?
what?
He said, do you want a plate? Yeah. You know where the fucking plates are? Dick, dude. So this is how you get to the Postmates shit.
Why can't I get a plate on my fucking self, dude? Why do you have to fucking say, do you want a plate?
Yes,
and then
dude.
go
I
get
love
a
when I
plate?
see videos of me and I agree with me. Yes. I'm fucking consistent.
I'll fucking decide. See what I'm seeing? Do you see what I'm dealing with? And then do you see how maybe I could mess up even though I didn't mess up?
Nice.
So it's more his fault than you actually realize.
Good.
Here you go, Chance.
Through Chen's, the dog, I threw him the extra piece that didn't fit in the fucking toaster. The end. So, oh look, oh now I fucking, dude, fucking, Kristen takes a video from her phone of me talking about this on the podcast, sends it to the fucking family group chat, and fucking my dad literally writes, and I was right about the toast. You know what? I'm texting him back. Right now. No. And you know what? He doesn't even know what it was about at this point. I wrote him back, no. I'm not looking at my phone till the end of the podcast. I love my son so much. I want to hold him and just fucking have him here and have him in my neck like this. I love him so much. I can't believe it. And I just want him to be like, Tata, all the time. And sometimes he says it and I perk up and then he's on to something else and it's fine. But I get that little moment where he says, Dada, and I feel like a kite flying above a beach somewhere, dude, because it's the most loveliest feeling ever in the world. And I hold him and he squirms out every single time because he never stops moving. This kid is like a shark. He just constantly is moving forward. And I love him. And he takes steps and he does the thing now where he takes steps and stops himself and can balance and then switches directions and he's like one of the first remote control cars where you're like, back it up. Okay, no, make it go forward. Watch out for the tree. That's what he's like. A kid that can barely walk is like a remote control car. You got the same energy. And I love him so much, dude. I love him so much. And dude, he fucking loves straws. And I'm drinking and he's just looking at my iced Americano going, And I'm like, fucking. And she says, just give it to him. He's going to hate it. And then he'll learn and then he won't fucking drink it anymore. And I'm like, all right, yeah, you're right. Fuck it. I give it to him. He goes like, this is what he does. He drinks the iced Americano. He's 14 months. He drinks this iced Americano and he goes like this. It goes for more, dude. This kid's my son. This kid came out like, where's my coffee? Where is my coffee? Is it in this baggage? No, that's the placenta. Are there coffee beans in this placenta? Can we grind them and make them into coffee? Dada, mama, Americano. Dada, mama, coffee. Dada, mama, coffee bean and tea leaf. What's your favorite color, buddy? Brown and tan. That's the color of coffee places. That's the color of coffee bean and tea leaf. I like a little bit of purple too. That's the color of the sign in coffee bean and tea leaf. That's my son, dude. He went for seconds. It's like a fat guy at a buffet. Just, you gonna have that? So now he likes coffee, dude. Still went right to sleep. Caffeine doesn't bother him. Love my son so much, dude. I can't believe it's a real thing. I can't believe I'm lucky enough to be a father, dude. I can't believe it, man. And fucking tearing up. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I can't believe I'm lucky. I feel like, how did this fucking happen? How am I so fortunate to have such a good fucking kid, dude? What a fuck. Jesus, man. This kid is my heart. Dude, I was watching, what's the show? Westworld. This isn't a transition. This is real. It's part of the thing. And in the show Westworld, which is, I'm not saying the show is not good, but it's definitely good for a few episodes. And the guy in it, the fucking guy who's in everything, Jeffrey Wright, is we find out in like episode 4 he's a robot and he's in the actual place. It's not a spoiler because honestly, who gives a fuck? And you find out that he had a son that died and he is forced with the option to make the choice of, do I erase him from my brain or do I keep the memories even though they're so painful? And he says, yeah, but that's all I have. And I think before I was a dad, oh, Jesus Christ, I would have thought, oh man, I'd erase those memories, man. They'd be too painful. But man, my point is that every day, even if it's just a day, like, it's the most amazing thing, being a dad. That's what it's like when you have a kid. You're somebody told me this, but it's so true. It unlocks doors to the world and the universe that you had no fucking idea about. That's what it's like. So. All right, that's it. Fucking, that's it. I'm gonna wear Depends tonight, maybe. See if it works for a fucking 4th run. Thanks for listening. Love you guys. Thanks for your support for my Patreon. Thank you for that. My the merch is still going strong. You guys are great representing with the fucking life rip shit and the no fucking diddly dunce. And it's a fucking lifestyle, man. Life rips if you want it to. And There you go. There's shorts. There's a bathing suit, bro. Dip in the pool. Show them life reps. That's it for the show. Catch the extended version, uncut, on my Patreon. Patreon.com/Chris D'Elia.